Not my Steve back here with you. Oceanfront Yoga. We got a full house. We got awesome weather. Prepare to breathe. Thank yourself for showing up. Please hit that like button for me. And we're going to get started any second now here. No, you're all good. Yes. There must be silence. I didn't say anything to them. They just got up. It was like, you could have stayed. Yeah, I know. Some people don't know. Woo, what a day, y'all. What a day. Welcome back to your mat. Perfect day for our Oceanfront yoga practice, everybody. An absolute pleasure to be here with you. Thanks for taking the time, by the way. If we haven't met, I'd love to meet you after class. My name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through. And these Oceanfront classes I lead are Tuesday, Thursday at 9 a.m., Saturday, Sunday at 10 a.m. We're always live on YouTube of Nama Steve Yoga, so you can get them afterwards. If you're out of town, wherever you're at, you can get those live. But thank you for taking the time, everybody. We keep it all levels. I always say it's simple yet not easy. And we keep it donation-based to make it accessible to everybody. In fact, it's either this weekend or next weekend's our 14th year anniversary. So, yeah. All due to y'all showing up. Let's get started, and child's pose, please. Maddie, if she wants, I'm sure parking's the issue. She can park on my driveway. Okay. So you just sink your hips back. You can let your forehead rest down. Separate your knees to just a place where your belly can fall in between them. It gives your torso a little room to expand. And take a second, everybody. Soak in the sound of the ocean. This is the best yoga studio in the world. So just take a second to appreciate it. Soak up the sound of the ocean. Take a second to appreciate and feel the warmth of the sun here on your skin. For some of us, maybe the coolness of the shade. And you hear me say it every class, but I think it's worth it. I require you to thank yourself for showing up before we even get started, right? That's at least half the battle, is just showing up to your mat. From here on out, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's pretty simple. And then wherever you're at with your cycle of breath, let's exhale everything out. Through your nose, take a big collective inhale. We fill up together. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Once again, inhale through your nose. And clear out through your mouth. One more, inhale. And clear it out, exhale. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Nice and deep, nice and slow, with some intention, but we're not forcing it. But now keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. And gently engage your core a little bit. So just a little pulling up and in with your belly button, pushing that breath out. Just like that. Inhale, invite your breath in deep into your lungs. And exhale, pushing your breath out. Make it smooth and make it steady. Again, inhale. And exhale, empty it out. Now, what you want to do is just kind of set a rhythmic pace with your breath that's in through your nose and that's out through your nose. Tucker's going right now. Dropping something. And a breath that's in and out through your nose, that's deep and that's full, but one that's going to be stable and sustainable throughout the entire practice. So with anything in this practice, you don't want to try too hard. You don't want to make it so it's a total chore all the time. Now, you can totally push yourself a little bit. In fact, I encourage you to do that. But I encourage you also to find the balance between effort and between ease, between too much and not enough. This is going to be really, really beneficial for you. Mentally, physically, we're going to supercharge our internal pharmaceutical factory and at the same time, take care of everything physically. You're going to leave here, your body's going to feel clean, and your mind is totally serene. Just keep your breath flowing. We've got to pay some attention to the communication that's going to be going on through this practice. And by communication, I don't mean me talking. I mean your body talking through the medium of sensation. Let's tune into that. Tune inwards, because so much of our day, our week, our life is spent focused on the external things. Let's turn inward here. Inhale. Exhale. Good, everybody. Inhale. Let's ease our way on up into your tabletop. And let's just get started slowly here, everybody. Hands and knees, tabletop. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. Okay, flex your foot. Spiral inward with your right thigh so that your hips remain level. And then look up and lift your right leg up higher as you breathe in big. Very good. Exhale, chin to your chest. Pull your knee in and see if you can touch it to your forehead. 2 more. Extend it back, look up, breathe in here. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. 1 more of those. Inhale, extend back, look up. This is some easy spinal extension. Exhale, chin to chest, pull it all in, some easy spinal flexion. Now take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. And then if you haven't already, take your left arm, extend it straight out in front of you. Good, y'all. Now, first things first, you want to steady your visual gaze. You know, it just makes sense that if our eyes are like all over the place, then our mind's going to do the same thing. Steady your breath. That's the same thing. That's reflective of what's going on inwards as well. Smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Draw your belly button up and in. We're lifting a little bit on the inhale. Try to stretch really long on your exhale. Good. 1 more breath here, y'all. Inhale. And exhale, set everything down. Switch it up. Take your left leg, extend it straight back. Again, flex your foot, inward rotation towards the midline of your body. And then lift your left leg higher. Breathe in here. Exhale, pull it in, knee to nose, push your breath out. Go 2 more, everybody. Exaggerating the size of your breath. And by the way, the breath is the foundation of our meditation. And exaggerating the size of the movement, your spine is your lifeline. It's very, very important. So mobility and vitality. And then left leg straight back. And then right arm straight forward. Steady gaze, steady breath. Find some balance and stability, however you need to do that, and that might be widening your hand or your knee, and that's cool. It's going to be different for each and every one of us, so really, again, I encourage you to honor what you're feeling, honor what your body is telling you. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Shelb, right here. Exhale. Everybody, it's Shelby's first time here. Let's give her. Take an inhale, lift up higher. Exhale, set everything down. Now inhale, straighten your legs back to plank pose, high push-up position. Same thing, steady breath, steady gaze. You want to set your gaze towards the top of your mat, so your neck is long on all 4 sides. And then bring your heels so that they're stacked above the balls of your feet. Ian, let's not let our hips up too high right there, brother. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a big, big mistake. Now, and I mean, by mistake, I mean introducing yourself earlier. Now, this is an example of so many postures. It's simple, but not easy. Press through your heel, reach through your head. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. We're in plank pose, high push-up, brother. Take one more big, beautiful breath in here, y'all. Soften your face, there we go. And without your hips collapsing down, let's lower all the way down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then take your hands and slide them back a couple inches. Untuck your toes. Now, tops of your feet down. Lift your knees. Keep the tops of your feet down. Lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. And then little to no weight in your hands. Inhale, chest lifts up a couple inches. Breathe in. You should feel the muscles in your lower back starting to cook. Exhale, you take her back down, y'all. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift up to that perfect degree. Breathe in. Little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again, do it again. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. You can press with your hands a little bit, right? We're just not jamming those arms straight. Exhale, take her back down. You got 2 more, y'all. Inhale, lift up. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. Shoulders roll back, broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, take her back down. 1 more, y'all. Inhale, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana. Oh, nice. Exhale, take her back down, y'all. Now, inhale is to plank or hands and knees, your choice. Exhale, I want you to pull your hips high to the sky now. You might have heard of this posture. They call it downward facing doggy. Lift your hips. Drop your head down. And remember what I was talking about earlier about turning inward. There's a lot of communication going on here, and that's your body speaking to you through that sensation. So do what feels good. If that's pedaling your feet out back and forth a little bit, go for it. It's your first downward facing dog. See what you're working with here. See where you're starting from. Ah, very good. And then as you settle in, now and throughout the practice, I'll give you some, suggestions on ways you can enhance your practice, your postures. And that doesn't mean something big, right? You can enhance this slightly by spreading your fingertips wider. Chin to your chest, look towards your knees, towards your thighs, so your cervical spine is long. Remember that a little bend in your knees goes a long way with pressing your hips higher and back further, and that can enhance the posture by lengthening your spine. Now, take your shoulders and wrap them around towards the front of your body. That can enhance this by engaging your lat muscles and supporting you a little bit more. I know you're feeling this, by the way. That's a good thing. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Take your feet a little bit wider. Angle your heels in, your toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down into Malasana frog pose. Now try to bring your feet flat to your mat. So some of us are going to have to bring our feet wider and then wider. And for some of us with ankle or knee issues, I almost said cankle, ankle or knee issues, you might want to skip this. Right? Feet wider if you can, guys. Feet flat. And then take your hands to heart center. Our body naturally kind of wants to round down, but we're going to resist that by pressing our heart forward. Think about lengthening your spine. Slightly tuck your chin to your chest. And feel this deep breath in. This slow breath out. The ancient masters discovered a long time ago, thousands of years ago, that if you can control your breath, you can control your mind. And if you can control your mind, you can control many things of your physiology. So we're going to do a lot of positive things with that here today. Thank yourself for being here. Skip it if you need. One more great big inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. So you straighten your legs, straight-ish. Heel toe your feet into about hips width apart. I would start with my knees bending quite a bit here. That is a good, safe place and a supportive place to start for your posterior chain, your hamstrings, your lower back, your glutes. A lot of us have very tight posterior chains. Ragdoll pose, pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. Drop your head down and breathe. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Just a smooth, rhythmic pace. As many of you know, this breathing, this style of breathing, literally sends a message to your brain. It says, hey, we're safe. We can relax. We're good here. Which is different from, we walk around on the cusp of fight or flight so much. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Walk them right back to your downward facing dog. Fingers wide. Slight bend in your knees. Try to press your hands through your mat to lift your hips higher. And then chin to your chest once again. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs, Shelby. Your knees and thighs are at the back of your mat. There we go. All right, everybody. A breath-based meditation that we're just going to add some movement to. It happens to be strengthening, lengthening, and very therapeutic movement. I'm glad you're here. Inhale, press your hips back and look forward. Very end of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Now your heels and toes touch all the way together. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift. Heels and toes all the way together. If you're new to this, hands just below your knees on your shins. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out. And then lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Good. Take your torso and float it all the way up high to the sky. Awesome, everybody. On your exhale, let's lean back, goal post your arms. Pull your elbows back to squeeze your shoulder blades and lift out of your heart. Inhale, both hands reach up high. Let's do that again. Exhale, lean it back. Lift out of your heart. One more, y'all. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean it back. Pull your elbows back. Take a couple breaths here. Press your hips forward. Shoulder blades squeeze so you lift out of your heart. Now feel all this space across your chest, the stretch in your pectoral muscles. Feel all that space within your lungs from your deep breathing. Very good. Inhale, both hands reach up high. And then exhale, fold all the way down. You can put a little bend in your knees here. Let's be safe. Let's be gentle. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades to flatten out your spine. Good. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up. Now, hey, we come to this a lot. If you wanted to skip it, if you wanted to modify by dropping to your knees or taking cobra like we did earlier, that's cool. If you're with me, inhale, shift a couple inches forward as you breathe in. Exhale, lower halfway down. Since you shifted forward, your elbows should go straight back. And then upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down, shoulders roll back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog attack, y'all. And then breathe. Feet hips width apart. Hands shoulder width apart. Head dropping heavy. Saturating your blood with this life-giving force that is oxygen. It's pretty important from what I understand. You could live about 30 days without food, about 3 days, depending on your environment, without water, without breath, without air, 3 minutes tops, right? It's important. And it controls your state of being. Very much related, I should say, to your state of being. Inhale, press your hips back and look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back, you look up and you lengthen. Exhale, fold. Fold, dive in deep. Heels and toes together, right? Inhale, lead with your chest and float your torso all the way up high to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, lean it back. Goal post your arms and lift out of your heart, y'all. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, we call this, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, shoulders in front of wrist, shift forward and lower halfway. Your shoulders and hips should move together. Inhale, upward facing dog. See if you can lift your knees. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing doggies. Really good, everybody. Simple flow. Right, you got some opening of the front line of your body, some opening of the back line of your body, that posterior chain that you'll hear me mention a few more times probably. But you're using strength, you're using your core to stabilize. Head dropping down, chin to your chest, look towards your knees and towards your thighs. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. It just did. Inhale, strong arms, press your hips back here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands, y'all. Take halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep, y'all. Inhale, rise, float your torso all the way. Reach to the heavens here. Exhale, lean it back, lift out of your heart. Open and lift. Phenomenal. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, fold all the way down. A breath-based meditation. We're just adding movement to. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower slow to strengthen. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can skip whatever you don't need. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Oh, nice. We're off to a phenomenal start here, everybody. You're doing amazing so far. How's your breath? If someone was sitting next to you listening to you breathe, what state would they assume you're in? A fight or flight or a rest and digest? Hopefully the latter. And if you get overwhelmed, which happens, drop to your knees, take a break. 10, 15 times if you'd like. Make it healing though. One more breath here. One more flow on your own. Add, skip whatever you want. I'll meet you right back in doggy, y'all. Dougie, just see if you have a... Dougie, you got a bag over there that I see? I saw you had a bag. A dog bag. Oh, he was waving it like it was a white flag earlier. I just, Cobra doesn't need two. Phenomenal, everybody. Really, really good. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. And keep it flowing free. From here, look forward, bend your knees a little bit, strong in your arms. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch all the way together. Let's take a detour before that second flow, huh? Inhale, halfway lifty, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, dive, fold, draw your navel in. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back towards the street, just till it's parallel to the ground. Okay, instead of pointing your toes, flex your foot. Again, spiral inward towards the midline of your body. So this is a closed hip posture. Now bend your left knee a little bit. Find a halfway lifty, y'all. Strong core. Let's see if we can open up our arms and come to fly. Open up your arms, come to fly for a little something we call Dakasana, airplane pose, balancing, or lack thereof. Firm up your left quadriceps, solidify your foundation. It doesn't have to be straight. And then squeeze your shoulder blades so you stay buoyant in your torso and open across your chest. This looks amazing. Last 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, you got the option to reach your hands forward, just an option. And then bend your left knee, step your right foot way back, both hands to the ground. A simple low lunge. Stack your left knee directly above your ankle. Look up a little bit. Think halfway lifts. Your chest and your torso pulls out. Then exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Easy little low lunge twisty. Now, make sure you're stable and steady. And then you can work the posture. And if you do that, the posture will work for you. You've got strength here, you've got length, you've got endurance, you've got balance. This spinal twisting is very healthy, and this doesn't even scratch the surface. Couple more breaths. Heel presses, head reaches long on your inhale. And then navel in, twist your heart open. Very good. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release your left hand to the ground. Drop your right knee to the ground. Take your left leg, extend it straight back behind you. Curl your right toes under. Pick your right knee up and inhale your left leg high to the sky for 3-legged dog. And then bend your left knee, scorpion tail that leg. Take some circles here, some donkey kicks. You want to flip your dog? Hey, who might have stopped a flipper, y'all? Breathe here, 5. So knees up, Sheldon. 4, 3-legged dog. Oh, nice. Last 3. 2. Inhale, left leg back up high. Just release, setter, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Awesome. Now, if you wanted to drop to your knees here or skip these, it's all good. Let's not let our hips sink down. Take the whole inhale, lower halfway down. You got to shift forward because your elbows go straight back. Take the whole exhale and press straight back up. Oh, yeah, they call it a push-up. Inhale, lower halfway, but you got to shift forward because it's a tricep push-up. Exhale, press it straight back up. Inhale, can you lower halfway down without your hips collapsing? Exhale, can you press straight back up without making that face? Send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Find a halfway lift. Pull your chest out long, flat backy. Exhale, dive, fold and empty out completely. Inhale your left leg up and back towards the street. Flex at the foot, internal rotation the thigh, no? Right knee bending little bitty. Halfway lifty, y'all. How graceful, if at all, can we come to fly? Airplane pose. Whoa. And I was just looking over here, not very graceful at all, but absolutely perfect nonetheless. You're doing fantastic. Steady gaze, steady breath will lead to a steady body and in turn mind. Last two here. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Option to reach those hands forward, a little bit of space. Bend your right knee, step your left foot way back, both hands to the ground, low lungerie. Look up a little bit, you breathe in here now. Exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. So we don't want our front knee in front of our ankle. So if that happens, slide your foot forward some more. That's usually how it happens. Now, see if you can bring your back heel so it's stacked above the ball of your foot. Oh, you could always drop your back knee. Heel presses, head reaches. Work those 2 points away from each other, oppositional energies, and then navel in. Twist your heart open to the sky. We got 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, drink up this ocean air. Deep into your lungs. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Beautiful. Exhale, release your right hand to the ground. Drop your back, a left knee to the ground. Take your right leg extended straight back behind you. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, 3-legged doggy, right leg high. Bend your knee, stack of that hip. Take some circles, some donkey kicking, some flipping of your dog. Do what you want to do, everybody. Give yourself what you need. 5. Whoa. You good, buddy? 4. Last 3. You could push yourself. I encourage it. But let's not compromise our deep diaphragm breathing. 2. Right hand down. Inhale, right hand, leg high to the sky. Exhale, center, downward facing dog. Let's hop back on that flow train, y'all. Inhale, strong arms. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Heels and toes are all the way together at the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep. You got it. Inhale, chair pose. Now sink your hips, lift your chest, and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lifty, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. Lower with so much control. You could skip these if you wanted. Upward facing dog. If you're doing it, make it feel amazing. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg. Send her up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reachy high. And exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. We're just going to go one breath. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, we're going to take her right back down and step it on back and lower down slow. Simple, yet not easy, yo. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Inhale your right leg, send her on up, y'all. Exhale, knee to nose. Maybe you can get forehead. Maybe not. Inhale, reachy high. Either way, it doesn't matter. Exhale, sweep it through to your hand. Stack knee above ankle. Inhale, we ride that breath on up. Crescent pose, Anjane. Exhale, take it down. Step it down back. And move it on through. A lot more cooking than child's pose, yeah? Same quality of breath, though, yeah? I hope so, everybody. Seriously, the laser light focus is very impressive here. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. Y'all, y'all look like you're doing beautiful. Inhale. Ian, how we doing, buddy? All right, exhale. Inhale, strong arms, hips pressed back. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Give me halfway lifty, flat back each, chest pulls out. Exhale, fold. Dive in and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. Reset your spine and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control to strengthen. Upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down, knees lifting. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach high. Good, and exhale, sweep her through, a low lunge. Inhale, crescent pose, rise up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo, you know where to go, y'all. You got the right side on your own. This self-induced stress, right side on your own. This self-induced stress is very, very healthy. Yes, your cortisol level goes up for a while, but then it evens out and then just drops right off the table. This self-induced stress that is healthy helps to mitigate, alleviate all that constant stress that's in the back of our mind every day, the people we got to deal with, bills, rent, all this stuff. That's just constantly eating away at our calmness of mind. Constantly has us on the cusp of fight or flight. Whereas deep diaphragm breathing in and of itself stimulates your vagus nerve, shuts off the fight or flight, brings you back to that peaceful space. I've been talking a lot. We got to keep this rolling, y'all. Let's shift it forward, plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll open to your right for side plank pose. You know, a dozen ways to modify here. You could drop a knee, a forearm, stack your feet one behind the other for stability. But I do need you to lift your hips. Lift. Ah. Soften your face. Breathe well. If your strength is supreme and you want your right leg up, you can do that. Oh, nice. Right hand towards the ocean. Utah, give me two. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Reach a little bit. Our release is plank with knee to nose. Take her down. Pull that thigh up. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Remember the formula? Steady gaze, steady breath, check one. Balance, stability, alignment, check two. So you should have your right knee bending towards 90 degrees. Your right heel should intersect the left arch of your foot, which is at the back of your mat. And then check three is enhance, refine, or modify. So we gaze out over our right fingertips, and then maybe you can close your eyes. Feel it from within, like taller in your spine, longer in your arms. Pull them away from each other, stretch them away from each other. Inhale. And then sink a little bit. Ah, simple, yet not always easy. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. Two more breaths here, y'all. Soak them up. Soak them up. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Sink deeper on your exhale. Inhale, start to reach it forward. Side angle pose is our exhale. Uttita Parishva Kodasana. Now, if you're new to this, you see people around here with their forearm on their thigh, that's good. That's going to keep you lifted and narrow, and we do want to be lifted and narrow. What's Wally doing over here? Now breathe well. Check if your front right knee wants to lean inward and point it straight forward. Good, now y'all breathing, right? Take your left hand, reach it towards the ocean. Palm facing down. And see what you can get cooking here. How much length, strength, how much sensation can I get cooking without compromising my breathing? If you'd like some more challenge for your last 2 breaths, bring your right hand up parallel to your left. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Awesome. Inhale, come back up, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Turn your right toes in to parallel your left foot. Now listen, on your inhale, step your right foot to your left and reach your hands high so your feet are at the back of your mat, heels and toes touching. Very good. And then exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left for eagle arms. If this isn't happening, we just grab opposite shoulders. Sink your hips down like you're sitting in a chair. Right arm underneath left. Right arm underneath left. And then shift your weight into your left leg. Take your right leg up, over, and around. I know you're like, he's 200 people here. How does he see that my left? Or I see all that. All that, y'all. You don't get away with anything. Now, opposite shoulders, brother, if you're here. Sink. Bend your left knee a lot. There we go. Try to be the shortest person in the park with the straightest spine. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Everything's going to work together here. 5. Y'all breathing? 4. Very nice. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, unwind. Step your right foot down next to your left. Take your hands to your sides. Inhale, both hands reach up high. Exhale, step your right foot back to the top of your mat. Take your hands to shoulder height. Feet are parallel or toes in, heels out slightly. Long stance. Inhale, lean it back. Pull your hands back, lift out of your heart here. And then strong stomach, flat spine. Exhale, lay your torso out long. Now, if you're in one of these tight rows, you might need to stagger yourself before you do that because things can get real uncomfortable real quick. Fold it on down. If you want to grab your big toes, your ankles, something, go for it. Okay, breathe deep. Thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself good job. Right, just showing up to your mat, helping cultivating a habit to do that. You know, people form habits and habits form futures. Showing up to your mat, that's a really good habit. Positive internal dialogue. Your brain is a supercomputer. Your internal dialogue are the programs that you run through it. That's a really good habit, y'all. 2 more breaths, y'all. Deep. Exhale, go 1 more. Deep. Exhale, all right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lifty, look up and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat. We're back to that low lunge. Step your right foot back to your left, so you're in plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your right hand, roll open to your left for side plank pose. Crescent shape, right side body. So you got to engage your outer obliques. Steady your gaze, modify however you need, Wally. You could take multiple modifications. Soften your face. Maybe left leg up, maybe not so much. Left hand towards the ocean. Amazing, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Reach longer, breathe in here. And then plank with knee towards your nose is your exhale. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Long stance. Deep bend in your front left knee. Sink deep. Close your eyes. We're focused on the external so much. You're balanced. You're not going to fall over. Close your eyes. Go inward. See if you can be physically active enough to feel this on some level everywhere in your body. And of course, feel these deep diaphragm breathing. Feel this ocean air flowing in and flowing out. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. And the more control we have in our mind, the more power we're going to have showing up in our life. Two more here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose. Exhale. Yeah, find what works for you with this. It's going to be very unique to you. Forearm to thigh is great. Some other expression, awesome. If you went there on the other side for the extended version, right hand reaches towards the ocean. Now your anchors are your feet here. We ground into the anchors and we lift up from there. So feel the anchor that is the knife edge of your right foot, drive it down into your mat, and then take your right hand, reach it away from that anchor. Very good. Inhale. Oh, if you want that extra core strength, left hand up parallel. Two more breaths here now. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring her back up. Straighten your front left leg. Turn your left toes in to parallel your right foot. Next, inhale. Step your left foot to your right. Both hands high, back of your mat. And then exhale. Right arm swings underneath your left. Eagle them up. Sink your hips down like you're sitting in a chair. Shift your weight into your right leg. Take your left leg over and around. Garudasana, the eagle pose. Wally. Shortest person in the park, straightest spine. 5. 4. Awesome, y'all. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Great job. Exhale, release, unwind. Step your left foot down next to your right. Release your hands. Inhale, both hands reach back up high. Exhale, step your left foot back to the top of your mat. Feet, once again, are parallel. Swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. First, inhale, lean back, pull down with your hands, but lift out of your heart. So your shoulders have to roll back. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Stagger yourself if you haven't already. And breathe. So hands lift off your lower back towards the Hoya. So shoulder opening, chest expansion. You should feel this across your chest. There you go. 2 more here, yo. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, huh? Take an inhale here. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. But I tell you what, let's do this side different than we did the other side. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, hands to your waist. Strong stomach, flat spine. Take it all the way back up. Take your arms out to shoulder height. Turn your right toes out towards the street. Turn your left toes in a little bit. Triangle pose. Legs are straight. Inhale, reach, reach, reach towards the street. Keep all that length. Tick-tock your arms. Right hand down, left hand high. What do you feel and where do you feel it? Front leg is straight, brother. Ish. You know, I would leave a micro bend, probably so small you couldn't even notice it. Breathe into that place where you feel the most sensation. Lengthen, open, release. One more breath. Inhale. Accelerate. Inhale, take her back up. Turn right toes in, turn left toes out. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale, reach. Look for length here. And then left hand down, right hand high. This isn't about getting your left hand to the ground. In fact, reach more up than down. And breathe. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. Inhale, come all the way back up. And then exhale, just step your right foot to your left at the top of your mat. Take your hands to heart center. What do you say? Tree pose? Oh. Shift your weight into your left foot. Take your right foot above or below your left knee. Your knee, as you know, is not made to move laterally. Steady gaze, steady breath. You can start with your hands at heart center and take it wherever you want to go from there. Loom. 5, 4. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, spectacular. Slide your hands to heart center. Step your right foot down, and then switch it up, y'all. Tree pose. Left foot comes above or below your knee. Point the knee out to the side. It is a little bit of a hip opener. Hands start at heart. Steady gaze, steady breath. Steady body, steady mind. Take it wherever you'd like to go. Five. 4. Last 3. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Let's slide them back down. Let's step your left foot down. Heels and toes together. Last time here, y'all. Inhale, both hands reach up high. Take that back bend, standing back bend. Goal post your arms, lift out of your heart as your exhale. Inhale, both hands reach up high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, and take her all the way down. Good, now again, laying down here, let's do this again. Swim your hands behind you, interlace your fingers at your lower back. And then see if you can take your shoulders, roll them back, zip up your legs, exhale everything out, and then inhale, lift everything up. So this stretching we've done, those forward folds have been lengthening, stretching the posterior chain, which a lot of injuries happen from tight posterior chains. A lot of injuries also happen from weak posterior chains. So this is taking care of that. And we've done that quite a bit as a side note to a lot of postures as well. Inhale, lift up, little bit E. Exhale, set her down. Drop your left ear to your mat, gaze to your right. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs, you can do that. Let's do it, y'all. Down your asana, y'all. Chin forward, bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back, lift everything up. See if you can get your thighs up off the ground. Come on, guys. Knees in towards each other. Two more breaths here. Utah. Give me two. Inhale. Exhale. Kick up. Kick back. Release. Opposite ear to the mat. You can bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Whew. What do you say we take one more down dog, huh? The last dogger of your day, y'all. Or not. It'll be a short one. Just kind of so you can take a few breaths and feel how this dog feels as opposed to the one you did like 45, 50 minutes ago. You've come a long way. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, just step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back left knee. Half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. If this isn't working for your body, ankle or knee issues, lay on your back. Take that supine version. Let me know if you need that. Otherwise, hips are level. And if your hips are tight over there, pull your heel in close to your body. Heel comes in, so not parallel to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands walk back, open heart, breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands out, open hips, breathe out. Bookie. Hey, Bookie, what do you do? Where you go? Bookie, where you go? Come here. Oh, now you want to be in the shade. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. Concentration and focus. Man, they're valuable. They're like currency nowadays. You know, we're almost trained with all this different input around us to have our mind wander. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here. And I can testify to that because I shouldn't say all the views, the few views that I do get on YouTube with hour-long classes, Now, if these were 10 minutes long, probably everybody would be doing them. One more breath. Inhale. But you're doing something really healthy for yourself. Exhale. Let's take it back up, everybody. Lean onto your right hip. Turn and face Mission Beach. Bring the soles of your feet together so your knees are open nice and wide. Baddha Konasana. You can grab over your feet or your ankles, root into your sit bones, lengthen your spine, breathe in, and then lead with your heart, hinge with your waist, at your waist, and fold down deep. And of course, you can use your triceps and your inner thighs. Bookie. Cobra, what do you do? Fold it on down, y'all. Breathe. Okay, let's come back up out of this one. Lean onto your right hip, turn to face the street. Take your right leg, extend it back towards the ocean. And then you've got half pigeon on your left leg, facing the street. Hips stay level, everybody. One side's gonna be different from the other. That's okay. Hands walk back, open heart, breathe in. Hands walk forward, open hips, breathe out. It matters you're here. If you don't take these movements, these shapes in your body with some regularity, our muscles tighten, the fascia, the interconnective tissue tightens, and we literally lose the ability to do it. If you don't use it, you lose it. You've heard that before. Well, because you've showed up here today, you'll be able to do these for many tomorrows to come. But you got to show up from time to time. I recommend my show just to really reap the benefits of this practice. Everybody, walk your hands out of this one. Lean onto your left hip. Turn once again to face Mission Beach. This time, take your legs wide. Upavishta Konasana, a seated straddle stretch. Work the flesh out from your seat if you need. Take your hands and just slide those hips forward, y'all. And then for some of us, that's enough. You can keep your hands right behind you and kind of press your torso forward like that. For the rest, inhale, both hands reach up high. And then exhale, fold and lay your torso out long. Awesome, everybody. Take her back up. Swing both legs around to the top of your mat. Palms face up, rolling your back nice and easily. Once you get there, happy baby pose, everybody. And then you've got spinal twist. Spinal twist. You're choosing. Whatever twist you think might feel amazing, and if there's something else you need, take that. Twist evenly on both sides. And when you're good, you're good. Back to center. You can pull both knees in. Rock it a little bit. Neutralize your spine. And then let her go. Legs can fall out comfortably in front. Toes will just fall open. Palms can be face up along your side body. Lay back. Close your eyes. Take an inhale here through your nose. Through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. And then hold full. And release. Release it out. Eyes closed. Let everything physically soften. Allow your breath to settle. And allow yourself to bask in this sense of balance and stillness and peace. Yoga doesn't create it. It is meant to return us to this, our natural state. I'll guide us out in just a few. Shavasana. You folks at home, hope you had a beautiful practice this morning, everybody. Hopefully it's as beautiful where you're at as it is here today. Please hit that like button, leave me a comment. Always let me know where you're tuning in from. I appreciate you. I hope you're getting value out of these. The Venmo is @NamasteveYoga. @NamasteveYoga. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Easy like Sunday. Enjoy your day. Namaste. Our natural state is to be calm and peaceful and balanced, not stressed like we are so much of the time. That's why it's important that we show up to our mat, and you've done that here today. If you're ready to move on with your day, you can breathe lightly. Take a little wiggling of your fingertips, toes, wrists, ankles perhaps. If you like to roll on your side like you're sleeping on your side, cool. And if you would like, I always try to keep my eyes closed to preserve this state. Option to make your way to seated. Notice how you feel, everybody. Please thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself good job, nice work. Nobody can hear you do this. Right? It matters that you do this though. And I thank you for showing up. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system. I started these classes, like I was saying, either this weekend or next weekend. It'll be 14 years. And I started them because I think everybody can get something out of this, a lot out of this. And it's my intention to present it in a way that you do get value out of this. So thank you for your donations, your generosity. It'd be easy to kind of get up and look around and be like, hey, there's so many people, he's not going to notice me. But people are doing that. If you're doing that, 40 other people are doing that. So thank you for honoring that system once again, everybody. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. When you're in this place of peace and I'm in this place, we are connected, we are one. Namaste. Woo! Phenomenal.